The clash between Ole Miss and Georgia is more than just another game on the schedule. It's a compelling narrative of tradition, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of gridiron glory within the Southeastern Conference. This matchup consistently delivers high-stakes drama, showcasing elite talent and strategic masterclasses that captivate college football fans nationwide. A storied setting in the SEC landscape. When the Ole Miss Rebels and the Georgia Bulldogs meet, it's an event that resonates deeply within the vibrant tapestry of college football. While not always considered a traditional annual rivalry in the vein of some other SEC matchups, the contests between these two programs have often carried immense weight, shaping conference standings and national perceptions. Georgia, with its recent dynasty, has established itself as the benchmark, while Ole Miss, under dynamic leadership, has been steadily climbing, proving they are a force to be reckoned with. Each game offers a fresh chapter, building on a history that, while lopsided in favor of the Bulldogs, is punctuated by moments of rebel brilliance and fierce competition. The intensity of an SEC Saturday, whether in Athens or Oxford, provides the perfect backdrop for these titanic struggles. The historical context and shifting tides. Historically, the series between Georgia and Ole Miss has largely been dominated by the Bulldogs. Georgia boasts a significant advantage in the win-loss column, a testament to their long-standing tradition of excellence and periods of sustained success. However, these numbers don't fully capture the essence of every encounter. There have been memorable upsets, hard-fought battles, and individual performances that have etched themselves into the lore of both programs. For Ole Miss, a victory over a perennial powerhouse like Georgia is always a statement win, a crucial step in asserting their presence among the conference elite. For Georgia, every game is about maintaining their standard, protecting their turf, and continuing their pursuit of championships. The narrative isn't just about who won, but how, and what it meant for the trajectory of their respective seasons. Coaching philosophies and strategic showdowns. At the helm of these formidable programs are two of the most intriguing minds in college football. Kirby Smart for Georgia and Lane Kiffin for Ole Miss. Smart has built a defensive juggernaut in Athens, emphasizing physicality, discipline, and a relentless pursuit of the ball. His teams are known for their suffocating defense and a powerful, ground-oriented offense that wears opponents down. Kiffin, on the other hand, is celebrated for his innovative and aggressive offensive schemes. His Ole Miss teams are often characterized by high-octane passing attacks, creative play calling, and a willingness to take calculated risks. The clash of these coaching philosophies creates a fascinating strategic chess match. Can Ole Miss's explosive offense find cracks in Georgia's impenetrable defense? Can Georgia's dominant run game control the clock and keep Ole Miss's playmakers off the field? These are the questions that define the matchup, making every down a critical decision point. The individual battles between Georgia's defensive linemen and Ole Miss's offensive line, or Ole Miss's speedy receivers against Georgia's lockdown secondary, become microdramas within the larger narrative of the game. Star power and playmaker impact. Beyond the coaching schemes, the outcome of any Ole Miss vs. Georgia game often hinges on the performance of key players. Both teams consistently recruit top-tier talent, meaning the field is always littered with future NFL stars. For Georgia, the focus often falls on their star quarterback, their bruising running backs, and their game-wrecking defensive front. These are the players who set the tone, make the crucial plays, and often dictate the flow of the game. Ole Miss counters with its own array of dynamic athletes. Their quarterback, often a dual-threat sensation, is central to their offensive attack, capable of extending plays and delivering precision passes. Their wide receivers are typically among the fastest and most elusive in the conference. while their defensive playmakers are tasked with generating turnovers and disrupting opposing offenses. The individual matchups, a Georgia linebacker against an Ole Miss tight end, or an Ole Miss defensive back challenging a Georgia wideout, are often where the game is won or lost, showcasing the raw talent and competitive fire that defines the SEC. The stakes, championship aspirations and national relevance. Every game in the SEC carries weight, but a contest between Ole Miss and Georgia often has significant implications for the conference championship race and national playoff picture. For Georgia, a loss could derail their quest for another SEC title and potentially jeopardize their standing in the national rankings. For Ole Miss, a victory over a top-ranked Georgia team would be a monumental achievement, signaling their arrival as a legitimate contender and boosting their own playoff hopes. These games are not just about bragging rights. They are about shaping the destiny of entire seasons. The atmosphere surrounding these games is electric. Tailgating traditions, the roar of tens of thousands of passionate fans, and the palpable tension in the air create an unforgettable experience. Whether it's the "Hotty Toddy" chants echoing through Vaught Hemingway Stadium or the "Go Dogs" reverberating around Sanford Stadium, the fan bases bring an unparalleled energy that fuels the players on the gridiron. This passionate support amplifies the stakes, turning each play into a high-pressure moment that can swing momentum and ultimately decide the outcome. The sheer intensity of an Ole Miss Georgia showdown is a testament to the enduring appeal of college football. Looking ahead, a developing rivalry? While the historical record might suggest a lack of traditional rivalry, the current landscape of the SEC, with Ole Miss's ascent and Georgia's continued dominance, is fostering a new level of competitive intensity, as both programs consistently vie for top recruits and compete for the same championship aspirations. Their matchups are becoming increasingly significant. Each game adds another layer to their shared history, building anticipation for future encounters. The narratives are rich, the talent is undeniable, and the stakes are always sky-high. As the conference continues to evolve, these games will only grow in importance, solidifying their place as must-watch events on the annual calendar. Ultimately, the question isn't just who will win, but what new legends will be forged on the field. And how will this evolving dynamic shape the future of SEC football in the minds of fans like you?